Hey, hi, good evening. Today we are going to learn about a one topic that is animal tissues. So animal tissues are like before going to learn about animal tissues, we should know a basic definition of a tissue. Tissue means what? A group of cells which are similar or dissimilar. Group of cells which are similar or dissimilar will perform as a one common function that is called as tissue. So animal tissues, which is the example you can write as a very easy example, you can write as a tissue is a blood is a one of the best example for a tissue. Can you give any other examples of a tissues? That is muscle. So muscle is a one more example. Bone or bones in the body as a one example. So these are the examples we are having. Now, what is the importance of tissues in the animals? The in first importance is the tissues brings the cellular organization. What is cellular organization means simple. Cellular organization means cell, all the group of cells will become as a one tissue. Tissues, same kind of tissues will group together form as a organ. Next organs together will form as a organ system. Organ systems together will form as a organism, which is containing organism. So this is the earth cellular organization, proper arrangement things. Next one we are having division of labor. The whatever the work we are having, the work which is there in the tissues, that will be regularly going to be decreases. The work on the individual cells going to be decreases, and work got properly divided between every tissue. This is the what division of labor and workload will be decreases. These are the points of importance of tissues. Next, we will be try to learn about what is animal tissues, a basic points of a classification. What we are going to learn in the here. That first one classification we should understand. If you are getting a mind map of this, what you are going to learn, then we can automatically we will learn what is the kind of tissue, what is the functions, all this we can learn easily. Now, first kind of tissue that we are calling it is a epithelium tissue. In animals, the tissues are divided into four. First one is epithelium tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, right? So third or fourth one we are having it is a what nervous tissue here. Now, here in the epithelium tissue, on the name only you can easily identify that epithelium. Epi means above, telium means on the layer, above that layer, above layer, that layer tissue is called as epithelium tissue. Next, secondary tissue we are calling it as a connective tissue, which means the tissue which connects the different organs or different systems of the body, that is called as connective tissue. Whereas muscular tissue, whatever the tissue which contains muscles in that tissue, that is called as muscular tissue. Nervous tissue in the animals, simple. The name only it is indicating. The neurons, whatever together is going to form as a nervous tissue. Epithelium tissue, this is further divided on the shapes. If it is a like a this dome shaped, what is the structure? Dome shaped. Simple. If they are D shaped or dome shaped, that is the what squamous epithelium tissue. The fish will be having a scales of a fish will be having a dome-like structure. So the scales of a fish are called as squamous shape. So it got a say based on the say what squamous epithelium. Next cuboidal. If a cell it is in the cube shape, that is a cuboidal. If a cell is a, like a columns, like then it is going to be called as columnar epithelium. If it is a gland, that is called as glandular epithelium. Okay. So that glandular epithelium will be there. Next. This is a glandular. Next, if it is a ciliated or any other epithelium, and you can see small hair-like structures, then it is going to be called it as what? Ciliated epithelium. Next, connective tissue. Connective tissue. What is a connective tissue? It is a connecting different organs in the body or different systems in the body. One small image I'll draw here. One small diagram I am drawing here. Now I am drawing a some the circular as the represents as the cells. In between the cells, some gap is left. This gap is going to be called it as intercellular space. Okay. Now intercellular space. In some cases it is filled with a one liquid. Some amount of liquid will be there in between the intercellular spaces. Okay, this based on this liquid, the connective tissues are further divided into that liquid only. We are going to call it as matrix. Matrix. It is going to be called it as matrix. Now, the connective tissue further